Well, good morning. My name is Glo, and it's August 5th, 2020. And I've been thinking, what can I do to make my dream come true? Well, I'm a storyteller. It's the story of my life. I'm 68 years old, and let me tell you why I want to be a motivational speaker. Somewhere out there's got to be one person I can inspire. So let's do it now. This is all based on the true life story of Glo. She's born, she hits the world, she goes to the prom, she goes to college, she makes bad choices, she gets married several times. Woe is me. Well, I had a dream to save the world and I wanted to be a cop. Then I got scared and I found out it was easier to become a bounty hunter for 13 years undercover as a go-go dancer. Went with the guy 4 years and never blew my cover. God rest his soul. Then I move on. I've got a child here, I got a child there, I got a child yesterday, and I got a child tomorrow. Before you know it, I got 4 children raised, just about all of them by myself. Well, 95%. I got 1% here and there from some of those guys. They didn't do too much to me. Let me see. One of them was a con artist. We split up a few months after marriage. He broke through the side window. He jumped in my bed one night. I'm sound asleep, and he's mounting me. And he's going to rape me. He says if I don't submit, he's going to gut my 2 babies. I had a conversation with God that night. I didn't have time to cry. I just submitted. And the whole time I'm talking to God saying, you're going to have to forgive me. But I can't forgive him. I'm going to get him. So I've got on a talk show. He was really tied up with 2 mobs. You don't talk about mobs and live, you know. Oh, he took me for $25,000. Almost lost my house. He done raped me. He's going to gut my children, right? That wasn't going to work. Before you know it, this con artist had a hit on my whole family and myself. I hid them. I split town. They came back. You know what I did next? I drove in the car, put my convertible top down, rode by. I think the killer was up at a Hardee's because he sure followed me. And I walked in, and there were the 5 sons at this auto place where they actually, and I found out, they actually got cars going in and out. The sons were going to get them and bringing them back from customers' homes. It didn't take them very long to fix some cars. Anyway, they went in there and I got to see their daddy. Before I know it, he slammed me on the wall with a gun between my eyes. Then he throws a lip lock on me. What are you doing? I said, why do you want to die? I just don't want to die tonight. You don't want to die? Nah, he wasn't that humorous. Yep, I said, yeah, but you know what? If I die, your whole business and operation's going down. I said, you know, them cars, you got different cars, like 8 or 10 every different day, and your sons are going to pick them up and bring them back. They look the same when they leap out of the way. Them drugs must be heavy-duty, powerful stuff. Well, you know what? He slammed me on the wall. He put a lip lock on me. But he let me walk out that day because I told him he was going to be surrounded by the local police and the FBI, CIA, Customs, and who Lord knows what else, probably the DEA. I don't know, but it worked. And it's a true story. And guess what? I sent a letter and I got on the Sally Jesse show, and you know what happened next? I'm on the Sally Jesse show. I said, well, Lord, I can't be talking about him being tied up playing the mobsters against each other, getting contracts on my life and my family, and me facing getting pushed on the wall and gum between my eyes. I ain't got time for all that. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I stood up there. I took my sister with me. We were on Sally Jesse, and it was a live show at the Fontainebleau Hotel, or Fontainebleau, whatever it's called. I'm not sure. All I know is they were going to sit in beside me, and my foot flew out and threw it across the stage, and before you know it, was a real row. And before I knew it, there was a man stood up in the audience. I always thought he was the hidden mob, but who cares? He was a nice-looking guy. I answered all the questions, and I got 96 per 96 per yeah, I stutter. I can't even think of words sometimes. They come out so fast. I got a pretty good rating. My rating was, let me see. What was my rating? 96%. Before I know it, 2 producers ran out on stage during the little intermission part and said, you need to host your own talk show. They called me for a couple of years, but it never happened. And then anyway, between this rape and the gun against the wall, I found out some calamity happened down in Carolina a few years ago. That old husband of con artists, he got some prison time or jail time after I exploited him to the world because I had proof of what he had done being a con artist and so much more. Opened the mailbox, got a phone call one day. There was $25,000 and I hadn't done anything illegal, but I didn't lose my house. I don't know where me and God still stand because I never did forgive him, but I heard he was standing on the side of the road and some tractor trailer or something fell on his head. Oh boy, isn't that so sad? This is just one of my stories. I got a screenplay written about my life. All my teeth fell out. These ain't real. I've been asking for an adventurous date. I've been asking some dentist, please give me some transplants, but I don't have the money. I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to tell my stories. I want to inspire somebody. Got a screenplay written about me. Been on a talk show. Almost got on a reality show. Almost got on several. Now I'm a live gamer, a pro live gamer, possibly one of the oldest female live gamers in the world. But I'm poor. I'm about to lose everything I got. Can somebody hire me and let me be a motivational speaker? Inspire somebody? This is just a little bit of my stories. I mean, last night I was sitting on the back porch and there's two tornado alerts and I see it and everybody says I didn't. Well, I know what I saw. And then the tail end of a hurricane too from Wilmington, North Carolina. Look at me just as calm as a cucumber with another story to tell. Plus, I'm in a pro game right now. I'm in the Final Five, and I'm scared I'm not going to win the $500. Will you help me? Somebody out there, just know that humor is the healer of all sorrows. When you get raped, when your house catches on fire, when you get a contract on in your life, when you've been a cop, when you've been a bounty hunter, when you got a screenplay. Oh, I forgot, I've only done one other little thing. I got to guard the president one day in my life when I was a cop. For real, for real, for real. And guess what? I got a screenplay written about my life by Elizabeth King from Ventura, California. This is a little bit of... And another thing is, I have some really hot legs. My legs are famous. They're on YouTube. Shaquille O'Neal did a video to me. I won his contest on tout.com. And you know what? Humor is a healer of all sorrow. Woe is me, my teeth are falling out. Nobody will take me on an adventurous date. But in all seriousness, life has been a challenge. But I ain't got time. I still got time left to do lots of things. So will you help me inspire somebody? Somewhere out there, I want to meet you. And no, I don't have any psychological damage. I don't have time for it. And yes, I was born with elephant's disease. And I was supposed to be in a wheelchair when I was 14 with rheumatoid arthritis. But I told them that wasn't going to work. I was in remission with the elephant's disease for over 54 years. And the rheumatoid arthritis, I talked to God, and Doc checked me years later. He checked my hands and everything. When my dad died and everything's fine. I'm walking around. I'm Calamity Glow. Oh, Jane, I'm sorry. Did I steal your title? I'm just a walking, talking situation. And something out there's got to happen. I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to be a humorist. I want to be a man's best friend. See ya.